In this video, I'm going to show you what Cisco Packet Tracer is, how it works, and explain its basic components step by step. So, Cisco Packet Tracer, which you're seeing on your screen, is a network simulation tool developed by Cisco, which allows you to design, configure, test network setups virtually on your computer. And it saves you a lot. Instead of buying expensive routers and switches, you can simply drag and drop devices on the screen just like that. And you can also configure real networking features like IP addressing, routing, DHCP, and more. So let's look at the interface of the Cisco Packet Tracer. At the top, we have the toolbar, which contains important icons to control your work. First, you have the new file icon, which allows you to start your new project. The new file icon is here. We also have the save icon, which lets you save your current project, and you also have the open icon, used to open the existing network files that you've saved already. You also have the print icon here, the print option, which allows you to print your network design after completing your setup. And another important tool is the zoom. The zoom tool, which allows you to zoom in. You can zoom, you see this one, can you just zoom in, which is you zoom in and out of your workspace, and you can basically zoom out again, which makes it appear a bit smaller. So that's the important part of it. And you also have the select tool, which is here. It allows you to click and move around your devices. So we also have the delete tool, which allows you to remove your device. This one, I can click this. After selecting it, you can just do this, and they ask you to delete if you want to delete the switch or not. But I won't delete on this case because there's something I want to explain. You have the inspect tool here, which helps you view details about your device and connections. So if you do this, you can basically have everything, some of the details about your device connection. And together, all these tools make it easy to design and manage your network. And we can just dive into the main components of the Cisco Packet Tracer. And for the meantime, I'll just have this deleted. I delete the switch. So yeah, up. So first we have the router, and you have to come here for the network devices, and you have the router as the first one. And you also have a variety of routers here to select from, and you can just select from any of your choice. So a router is a device that connects different networks together. That's as a gateway and decides where data should go based on the IP addresses. So next you also have the switch, which is just directly after the router, and you also have a variety of switches to choose from. And you know that a switch connects devices within the same network. And different from the router, it uses the MAC address to send data to the correct device, while the router uses the IP addresses. Then you have things like the PCs. PCs are here on the end devices. We have the PC, the laptop, the server. We also have the printer, the smartphone, the TV, and everything. There's a variety to choose from depending on what you want to put in your network setup. And they're used to send and receive data across the network. You can just, like we have done with the others, put a PC there and put another one there. So basically that's it. And you also have the access point, which provide wireless connectivity, which is also found here. When you go to the network devices, we have the access points here, and you also have a variety to choose from. You can always slide and choose whatever that's compatible with you. And they allow devices like smartphones and laptops to connect during the network using Wi-Fi. And another important tool, you have the cables and the connections, which are here on the connections. We have the copper straight through, we have the copper crossover, the single mode fiber, the console cable. So basically these cables are used to link devices together. For example, the Ethernet cables are used to connect routers and switches and PCs. And for example, I can use, we have the automatic connection, whereby it chooses the right cable to connect your devices. You can simply connect these two devices like this. So we just use the copper crossover because these are devices of the same type. Let's try connecting on a router and see what we get. The cable cannot be connected at the port, but you can see if you connect this is a different cable connected there, compared to the other one that you used to connect the two devices on the top. So this one is the copper straight through, which is used to connect devices of the different type. So in the packet tracer, you can easily select a cable type and connect devices just by clicking it. So how does Cisco Packet Tracer work? Simply is by selecting the devices just like on the screen from the bottom panel and placing them on the workspace. Then you connect them using the different cables. After that, you can configure each device, of which the configuration part will come in the next video. And finally, you can test your networks to see whether the devices can communicate. That is after assigning the IP addresses and everything, of which you'll learn later on. And this helps you understand how real networks function in a simple and visual way. So Cisco is basically a powerful tool that helps you learn networking by practicing in a virtual environment. And we shall do more on the next videos, whereby I'll be doing some demonstrations on the using switches, routers, and more, which we learn about together. And if you are a beginner in networking or preparing for CCNA, this tool is one of the best ways to practice your skills. So just subscribe and share your views in the comments and whatever you want me to explain. We'll see we see each other in the next video where I'll be talking about connecting different devices using switches, with routers. So thank you.